Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie and this is my wife Candace. Hi.
Hello.
Candace.
How y'all doing?
And tell her what we do on this channel. Tell them what we do.
This is Shed Flips, and what we do is we buy stuff, usually used stuff, and we resell it on eBay mainly.
Yeah.
So this is a channel all about that journey.
Buying journey. Buying and selling and not working at a regular JOB or JAWB, however you want to spell it. So if that's something that you find interesting, something you want to watch more of, please consider subscribing to the channel, because there's going to be a lot of that kind of content here. And there's also a large back catalog of that kind of content on this channel, probably 500 videos or something like that. So yeah, thanks for being here. I thought first thing we would do today, Candace got some questions.
I have questions.
No, you got questions from some of the viewers.
Oh, I have viewer questions.
Okay, so let's read them.
Okay.
We got 3 of them. We're going to do more later, but we're just going to do 3 today. And then we're also going to be pulling orders today, so stick around. We're going to be doing a little bit of that.
Okay, so the first question is from Kyle S. How y'all liking the photo tent? Don't see any info on it. This is our photo tent we got probably about 6 months ago. Has it even been that long?
I don't know.
I like it. I really do. The only thing I don't like is when I'm working with the little action figures, I have to like get all up in there to position them. But I mean,
I think what would be ideal, I like it too. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's easy and it's very simple to use. It works. It lights up your thing. It's fine.
Oh yeah, the lighting is great on it.
But I would maybe consider having like 3 different, if you do a lot of listing on eBay, 3 different things, maybe like a thing you use just for smalls, because sometimes Candace will have, it's not over here now.
We have a little light.
Yeah, like a little light she has on her desk, and then she just like puts something down and then takes pictures.
I mean, we can show you a screenshot. I was using this the other day, and then I'll sometimes just use like a white piece of copy paper. I mean, I'm talking small, like a little
like
pair,
a shoe,
like
or
a little
like
pair of Barbie shoes or something. Just,
so yeah, stuff like that. She'll just take the picture of it here, like with a small light. So we have kind of like for small stuff, she'll do it there. Other stuff we'll use that, and then also sometimes I have really big stuff, and I'll take. A lot of times if Candace is busy over here taking photos, I'll just plop something down over here on the bench and take photos, and it doesn't look like really super pro or anything like that, but it's fine. And I'll usually put this little trifold thing behind it to kind of reduce some of the clutter. But yeah, to answer your question,
yeah, we kind of got away from the question, I guess.
To answer your question,
we do like the light box.
I like it. Yeah,
it's not practical for everything. They do come larger now if you have the space for it.
Man, I wouldn't want that to be larger for our use though.
If we had the space, I would like a larger one.
Yeah, if we had 2,000 square foot place or something like that, we probably would want to get the, what we get, the 18. That looks like about an 18. Maybe I would even go 24. Or no, that is a 24. 20, yeah. Okay. Well, maybe if you want to go all out, get a 36. So, yeah. Good question, though. Yep. What else you got?
All right. So, you know, people are always curious about Guy. For those new to the channel, there's a gentleman that we buy large lots from frequently. He's kind of like our wholesaler. I guess you would...
Yeah, sort of.
A good way to put it.
He buys. He seeks out. He's been buying and selling collectibles, mostly toys, for 30 years or whatever, ever since he was a little kid. So he has a lot of connections all along the Gulf Coast. And yeah, go ahead.
Yep. So you know, we always have questions about him. People are curious, so we thought we'd answer a couple of questions regarding him.
Okay.
So Zaman TV has to say great finds, but still have the question, why the guy doesn't sell those by himself? Just curious. So why doesn't Guy just sell on eBay himself?
Okay. Well, I have a pretty, I think it should be, this should be pretty easy answer, but Candace and I'm not going to say we spent all of our days listing and shipping the stuff we buy from Guy, because we buy other stuff too.
But probably lately 90%.
We probably like 75% of our week is spent listing, sorting, listing, shipping, answering questions, dealing with the stuff we get from Guy. And yes, we do have markup, we do have margin on that stuff, and we make a profit. However, to think that profit came free is inaccurate. That profit does not come free. You got to put in the time, the work. We have to sell the stuff. We have to get it up there. We have to ship it out. Like all that stuff. Could Guy do what we do and sell the stuff individually?
That's two of us doing it full time, and usually we're not finished listing stuff from one buy before he has another one for us. I mean, it's just like bam, bam, bam. So for him, it's a quick turnover.
He couldn't do it. Not in his current configure unless he like made lots of the stuff, and
he would probably end up making about the same amount of money overall that he makes selling to us, and would have to put in a lot more work. Like a lot more work. You
gotta consider too that, okay, while like if you're watching this channel and others are watching this channel right now, and Candace and I, we enjoy the process of cleaning an item up, researching it, taking photos, listing it, waiting, selling it, shipping it, packing it, handling customer service if God forbid something should go wrong, all that stuff, right? Like, we're okay with that. That's what we do for a living. Guy does not do that for a living. Guy doesn't want to, well, this is the impression I get anyways, he doesn't want to take this tape dispenser, sell it, and then a week later, oh, it has a little dent in it, you didn't say it was this size tape, blah 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 blah, and then have to deal with all the headache of getting the return, or corresponding back and forth, all that stuff that goes along with selling individual items. Guy doesn't want that, and most people don't want that or want to deal with that. So I think, like, the way I think about it, like, let's say Guy, I don't always know what the numbers are for these deals, but let's say that Guy buys a lot of stuff for $2,000 and then sells to me for $3,000, and then I end up selling it all for $7,000 after we put our work in and stuff. Well, that's easy flip for Guy, and Guy can always find another deal. So I'm a little envious of Guy's side of it.
Yep.
Because like, he buys the deals, calls us up, a few hours later we show up, Candace hands him a bunch of money, we put all the stuff, we take all the stuff, and then Guy is just left with profit in his hand.
Yep.
And he did work for it, but he worked for it in a finite amount of time. Like, maybe he put 4 or 5 hours effort into it, he makes his $500,000, $2,000, whatever the deal. Like, some deals are going to be more profitable for him and for us than others, but the way he looks at it, he can put in 4 or 5 hours work, make $1,500, for instance. That's damn good money. That's the way he looks at it, and I agree, it is
easy money.
Yeah, like, well, because of his knowledge, his connections, his experience,
right,
his access, the fact that he has capital to buy stuff, all that stuff works together. But then he can flip it, and then we can make our end. So that's why when somebody buys something from us and I know they're going to sell it, it doesn't bother me, because I got somebody up the line from us that's doing the same thing. So I hope that makes, like, different levels of selling stuff require different levels of effort and different amounts of minutia, and we deal with a lot more minutia than Guy does. So that was about as long as I could have answered that, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we have another Guy question.
We're gonna have to get, okay, I'll let you answer this one.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, I can't. Was it bad? What is it? Let's hear it.
It's from FJ Treasures.
Okay.
Could you possibly consider doing a how-to on how you and your guy determine a price for large deals? Do you only comp the high dollar items? Do you just make sure you will break even once half is sold? I feel for some of us newer resellers, it can be a bit overwhelming.
That's a good question. So what do you think? What are your...
I mean, a lot of the process for us is trusting Guy.
At this point.
Yeah.
Because we have a relationship.
Yeah. So,
but it wasn't always like that.
That's not practical advice for a new reseller. I know that. But that's where we are at this point. But in the beginning, I wasn't around for that. So
right.
You're going to have to kind of take that one.
Yeah. So in the beginning, okay, I'll tell you how it works. It's really become more of a how much do you want? Guy tells me how much he wants and I pay it. Like, that's how it works now. But before, and if you've watched the channel for a while and you've seen like us go through negotiations, those are not fake negotiations. We really were. And the questions you ask are good. Do you only comp the high dollar items? The high dollar items are what I gravitate towards, because like, kind of try and get like, okay, what's the cream of the crop here? And then, will the cream of the crop pay for this lot? Or how much of the lot will the cream of the crop pay for? And then kind of work from there. Because no, you're not going to be able to comp every single little item. I mean, I guess you could, but that would be horrible, huh? It isn't easy. I'll tell you, most of the basis for the cost, for the price that we pay, is really based on what Guy pays, because he doesn't always, like, he buys from somebody different just about every time. Sometimes he gets like smoking good deals, and sometimes he doesn't, like, the deals aren't as good. So in this particular case though, pretty much pay what he asks at this point.
So as a new reseller, I would say for large buys like we do with him, do what you're comfortable with, like that type of product. Don't try to go into a huge buy like that if you have no knowledge of the product.
Well, I mean, I don't know. One thing I used to do, because he would like spread the stuff out down the hall, and one thing I would do, like, there'd be like masses of stuff, so I would just like look at one section and I would just come up with a wild ass guess. Okay, that's probably about 200 retail. And then I would go to another little section and I kind of yeah. And if there's like a special piece, like you say, like a big ticket item, I would look that up specifically and maybe pay way more attention to the condition of that item and stuff like that, because if that item doesn't work or is broken or has some issues, it could blow the deal up. So and I take it section by section, kind of ballpark the number for the retail value, and then figure out where I want to be. And then it's got to, then now you have to figure out, where is your guy at on price. That's a whole other thing though. What's the rest of the, do you just make sure your break even once half is sold? That sounds somewhat reasonable. Yeah,
that's probably
somewhere around
a good way to approach it.
I would really like,
it also depends on how many items it is, how much how many man hours you're gonna have to put into it. So I mean, it's just there's several variables there.
Because like, let's say this this cost $1,000. This box of Dominoes, rare Dominoes, costs $1,000 for me, and then I can sell it for $1,500, and then after fees I can clear $200. That's a little tight, but, and I'm not saying I would necessarily do that deal, but man, that sure would be an easy $200 profit, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Like, for like 10 minutes of work, I make $200. The money's off a little bit because you're putting up way more than, but I see a lot of times people have these rules for, like, I don't buy anything unless I make 10x my money. Well, the guy selling houses or Lamborghini, guy or girl, selling houses or Lamborghinis, they can't operate like that. They're not going to get 10x on a Lamborghini. But, like, let's say I had to pay $1,000 to sell for $1,500, but I had 100 different items that I had to sell to make that happen. Now, no way. Hell no. I would probably want like 4x, 5x, no less than probably 3x my money for that, right? Because it's just going to be more time, work, transactions,
Yep.
bother, etc. So yeah, it's real hard to give hard and fast answers for stuff like that. I feel for some of us newer resellers, it can be a bit overwhelming. I agree. Experience. You know, like we didn't start off making $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 buys. As a matter of fact, I can think back about, what was that, Candace, about 5 years ago. You remember the Mary Kay buy from a Mary Kay rep? It was $500, and I was acting like I had the Hope Diamond or something. Like, I was so nervous because I wasn't used to doing deals that were that big. So
yeah, we hadn't really bought a lot of lots at that point.
no, I was buying a lot more like onesie twosie thrift store garage sale type stuff.
Yep.
So, but you cannot beat buying in big lots. You can't. So yeah, those are good questions. I'm afraid I went a little long, didn't I?
It's okay.
I'll work on it for next time, I promise. Think I'll do some order pulls in this video too?
Yeah, let's show a couple of interesting items that we have sold.
Okay. All right, let's pull a few orders, y'all. First thing is a G.I. Joe blueprint. And I got a whole binder of these from my guy, of course. I don't know, 20 something of them or so. And they're instruction sheets for 80s. And I think maybe some late 90s G.I. Joe stuff. I'm looking for 6B22. So this is from the 6B shelf. That's how I have, most of the shelves in here are like that. Like 6A is at the top, 6F is at the bottom. Over here, 9 Alpha, 9 Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo on the bottom. Pretty much like that all the way around. We start 1 going down there, 1, 2, 3 at the back, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, unlisted shelf. This is 6, then starts back again, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I also have some other spots, like if you see those 3 boxes up above the air conditioner back there, in the custom SKU field on eBay, I'll just write over AC. So it's not like all numbered and lettered or anything, but you know, it works. For the most part, we can find most items. But anyways, this is Cobra Night Landing Instructions number 22. This sold for $5.99. And these are priced anywhere, that's about the cheapest one, $5.99 plus shipping. These have been selling anywhere from $5.99 up to about 30 bucks or so. I think the whole binder, once it sells, probably about $300 to $400 in this binder. And so far I've sold about, I think, 8 of them or so.
The next item is a comic 5A B4.
Okay. All right, here's another case, 5A. So I know to come to 5A, and I know it's going to be in this comic box that I have up there.
B4 Mighty Mouse number 58.
B4, it's right here. Mighty Mouse number 58. How much we get for that?
$11.99 plus shipping on top.
There we go. And we also have some stuff that's already going out. I think we've got, this is currently Monday, and it is a holiday weekend. Today we're celebrating when Columbus tried to go to India and ended up here and called us Indians.
We're not really celebrating it.
Well, I don't know.
The post office is taking the day off of it.
Sort of.
They did deliver an Amazon package to us, and we tried to give them our packages. She's like, "We're not delivering today." We're like,
Candace peeked out the door, said, "Oh, the mail's here." I'm like, I didn't think they were running today. So I ran out there with my IKEA bag. I was going to hand to her. It's like, "Oh, I can't take those. We're not open." I'm like, and then she handed me a package from Amazon. I'm like, So Amazon owns USPS basically still. What are we doing now?
G.I. Joe in the Guy drawer.
Guy. We have a drawer named after Guy now. Now that if you haven't, well, we haven't made these videos lately, but we've had to add some smaller drawer locations too. So like this is alien drawer, and we don't necessarily, a lot of times we name it after the first item that goes in it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Sometimes not though. Okay, which one are we looking for here?
Headhunters.
I guess, okay, green guy.
Yeah,
all right.
Green boots.
And I have to be,
black body.
I have to be very careful.
He's got a silver hat.
Okay, fig only, loose. Okay, $29.99 for that guy. We've been doing a lot of action figures, and these have been really good too. These action figures sell anywhere from $10 up to $400.
Another dude out of the Guy drawer.
That guy.
Cross country.
Okay, he looks kind of sporty. I have to be real careful though.
Yep.
Fig only. Okay,
Yep.
$10 for that one, right?
Yep.
All right, this next thing is another. We've got a lot of cheap things today, which is fine. If you see this box here, I've got 22 of these left in this box. This actually came from a garage sale where they had a big tub full of archery type stuff. We have these, and we have some other stuff too.
Do you remember which sale that was?
Somewhere in Tennessee or something, or Arkansas, or I don't know. I'll lose track.
Bargains galore on 64.
There you go. But anyway, they had a big bucket full of like new old stock brand, like this kind of stuff, for archery stuff, and I think it was $50 for the whole box. And lighted sight pins. It just attaches, it provides a light, whatever. $6.29. Really not a whole lot of money here, but I think I started with like 25 of them. I think this is like the third or fourth one we've sold. So one listing, one photo, one listing. Basically I just grab the thing, I grab one of these, I chunk it in there, and I put the label on it, and that's it. So, you know, I don't mind selling cheap stuff like this if we have it in large quantity.
Also got from Guy a bunch of vintage Barbie clothes. So I was trying, I was taking pictures of them flat. I'm like, man, this stuff would look so much better on a doll. So I ran out to Dollar General. $5, I got me a model. And look, I even styled her hair.
Nice. How long did you spend on that hair?
Not long.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So the next item is one that she is modeling.
She needs to work on her bikini area a little bit. What's going on there? That's odd. Okay, is B19?
Yes.
Where is it?
5E on the side.
Oh, 5E.
Yeah. I mean, 5E is on both sides, but it's...
All right. 5E. So yeah, Candace takes these kind of little containers, and then so this is on 5E, and then you open it up, and then you have, said B19, right?
Yeah.
And this little swimsuit was $14.99 plus shipping on top. We have, let's do a few other Barbie clothes. We're not going to do everything we sold because we have a lot of makeups and other stuff. So
while you have that out, we'll do all the Barbies.
Yeah, let's do some more Barbie stuff. All right, we have another one. You said B11, Candace?
Yes, the green sheath dress.
Okay. And this is all Candace's little project here. Huh?
Green.
You said B11?
It could be wrong.
Wait, what shelf is it on there?
Oh, that's right. Well, no, it should be in there. Hold on.
I have I have B10?
Yeah, no, that's not it.
This
is it right here.
Oh, they're both B11.
Are they?
Yeah, there's another B11 in there.
Oops, I need to see what that should
Okay.
be.
That's all right. That's we always
I know, I'm gonna leave it out and fix it.
always check the photos anyway. So, but yeah, check this out. This little thing here, this little number, $50. And look how good Candace made it look on her Barbie model. It looks so much better. Like, show them. Okay, that looks great. Now show them like You have another one where it was just like a flat lay, just for a comparison.
B3. It's a gold and navy print, like lame.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it right there. This was $60, right?
Yeah, that sold for $59.99.
This is crazy. Like, he had some high-end stuff here. 60, 50, 15.
But look at the picture, not model.
Right.
Just looks like some fabric laying there.
Yeah, you see the difference between that and then the other one we just showed you. So I think Candace really did good to get a Barbie model to.
Yep. Now I need a skipper. And a can.
Really? Now it sounds like you're trying to make a collection.
Yeah, $5 Barbie doll collection.
Okay, let's pull a few more and then we're gonna get out of here for today. And we'll do some more tomorrow, maybe. Sold a car repair manual. They're almost all gone. I think we started with, what, about a dozen of them or so?
Yeah, I think there was 13 maybe.
13, that's right, 13. And they weren't like super cheap. We paid like $4 a piece, right?
Something like that, yeah.
But they were brand new. Like, you can, like, which one am I grabbing now? Ford
Ranger 91 to 99.
Okay, this one right here.
Explorer, Mountaineer.
Got it. Okay. But you see how they're like wrapped in plastic? That's how most of them were. I think there was one of them maybe that wasn't. And this one sold for how much?
$24.29 on sale.
Okay, and that
we started them at $26.99.
Okay, so that's about the cheapest one. They were all for, I could tell you, I've sold a lot of these car repair manuals. The ones for trucks, Jeeps, things like that, cars that are more likely for people to want to keep on the road, like a truck, like this Ranger here. They do a lot better than some other things, like just a regular old passenger sedan or something might not do as well. And I think it also helps that these are in really good condition. Some of the Jeep ones, I think I sold one of the Jeep ones for like 50-60 bucks. So not all car repair manuals, it's just like all other niches in on eBay or in any kind of selling. Most, like if you say most comic books are worth not very much money, like are just worth $1 or 50 cents or $2, that would be accurate. Some comic books are worth $1,000 or more, or some comic books are worth $12 or whatever, right? So not all car repair manuals are worth buying, but we've done really good on these. We're probably going to make about $400 on that little buy we did for those. Pull one more thing. I'm just going to pull and pack 10 things today, and we'll show you some more tomorrow probably. What else? What's next?
It's in the chest drawer.
Chest. Okay.
I didn't know that was a drawer. I thought that was chess pieces.
It is chess pieces.
Well, no, I thought that was like your personal chess stuff.
Oh no.
So I hadn't been putting stuff in there.
Oh no, this is for sale.
I learned something new today.
Oh, you just found out today?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know. I mean, you made that when I wasn't in here. So I thought you made a drawer for your chess stuff.
Oh no.
Okay. So this is Barada Skiff Guard.
Okay, I think I know which one that is. Is it this green? Okay, and he's got a staff.
Yes.
Okay.
He's over 150.
$149.99 PSOT. So
and that was out of that guy with the G.I. Joes, also out of that buy.
I think the Barbie clothes came in that lot too, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was all the same buy.
I get so mixed up.
And these.
Yeah, that too.
Yep.
Yeah. And a lot of times, like this, when we made that buy, this and some of the like doll clothes, they weren't even in the buy, and then later on he throws them in. He does that sometimes.
He even called me a few days later. Candace, I found some Barbie clothes in my house for you. He just gave them to me. He's so nice.
Yeah, he is. He is. I mean, we're all trying to make money, but it's not like a cutthroat kind of thing or whatever.
Got your little ashtray.
Yeah, you like it?
Still got some ashes in it.
Oh, those are vintage. I went and ran some kind of errand the other day, and on my way back I saw a garage sale, and I stopped at it real quick.
I think you went to UPS, huh?
UPS store, yeah. And look, check this out. I bought this for $1. This is an old ashtray.
An old ass tray.
Old ass ashtray. And it's got happy anniversary Bob and Ann, October 9th, 1972. Love Mom and Dad E.
It didn't say Bob and Ann, it says Bob Ann.
Happy anniversary Bob Ann. Yeah, but that was like, I think it's 2 people.
I don't know. We're in the South. It could be Bob Ann.
Yeah, no, it'd be Bobby Ann maybe. It would make more sense. But anyway, I thought that was pretty neat. Thought I would share that.
And look, it's made by children, this ashtray.
Yeah, they used to flex that it was made by children. Now nobody wants to talk about things that are made by children. They used to be proud of it.
Yep.
Made by children in a sweatshop. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks a bunch for watching. Again, if you like this kind of content, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And we'll see y'all again next time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.